Okay guys, welcome back to the Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio. And if you guys haven't checked out my full tour and review of this car, definitely go watch that. If you haven't, I'm going to give you a quick tour around this right now. This is the Stelvio Quadrifoglio, of course, and it is a gorgeous, gorgeous vehicle. We have a red start-stop button, loads of carbon fiber trim. These nice, aggressive sport seats inside that are heated, of course, which is really nice. Again, more carbon fiber. Love the Alcantara on the steering wheel as well. Let's hop outside for a quick sec. You can hear that engine rumbling away. It's nice deep metallic gray paint, black wheels, red Alfa Romeo brake calipers right there. Love the Quadrifoglio badge inside, and it looks really aggressive on the front end with those hood vents up top. A little bit more of aggression going on the Alfa Romeo grille. These are fully functional. You can feel the heat coming off of that actually. Quadrifoglio badge. Out back we have quad exhaust tips, which are fantastic, and I think this thing still just looks absolutely incredible in the flesh. Let's hop back inside and take this for a drive. Okay guys, let's take it for a drive. To put it into gear, we have an 8-speed ZF automatic gearbox here, which is very aggressive actually with the shifts, which I quite like. You can also shift manually with these aluminum pedals on the steering wheel, which are fantastic to use. And the shifts are lightning quick, which is really fantastic, even though it's not a dual clutch or anything like that. We have our drive mode selected here for dynamic, natural, and advanced efficiency. We also have a race mode, and when you're in dynamic and race mode, you can adjust the suspension settings by the push of this little button right there, which is super easy and super simple to use. And yeah, let's put it into drive. I roll down the rear window so you guys get a little bit more of that exhaust sound, because it is really incredible. And when you're in dynamic and race mode, the exhaust is always open. So let's go on a drive now. Like I said guys, this thing is a really fun vehicle to drive, and it is a high performance dynamic SUV, of course, so you're definitely going to be expecting that. And this exhaust is really surprising to hear, and all the ZF 8-speeds have this little thing where you can kind of tune them to make them do those exhaust pops, and I think this just sounds awesome on the Stelvio Quadrifoglio on the upshifts and the downshifts. And when you are in dynamic and race mode, it really is a true performance car in a sense where it will let you hold those revs high. And when you're in manual mode, it really does be in manual mode. It's not going to auto upshift for you or any nonsense like that. So I think that's a wonderful thing to have in the Stelvio Quadrifoglio. Of course, we have the Ferrari derived V6 under the hood, which produces over 500 horsepower and a crazy amount of torque low end, and it just sounds incredible with this exhaust system too. And oh, look at this, a little bit of a tunnel here, guys. What do you say? Do we do it? Oh, it sounds so good. You could play with this exhaust all day long. You can see how high that thing will let you rev up to. It's really fun. Anyways, fun aside, how is the Stelvio Quadrifoglio like to drive? Well, steering is incredibly direct, and you feel like you have full control of this car. There isn't the most amount of feel, I would say, coming from those front wheels, but the steering itself is really fantastic. You have really incredible control of the entire chassis and vehicle. And it's one of those cars where you really feel like it was all engineered with sporting in mind, and everything had a true purpose of being a dynamic, kind of a true bred vehicle. I'll put it back in automatic mode. Let's see how the shifts are in automatic mode. Those upshifts are something else too. And I have to say, I'm in the stiff suspension setting right now, and it's not stiff. We got another. That's one problem with this car, is that every time you get off a light or something, you just can't help but drive it how it's supposed to be driven. Like these cars are meant to be driven hard. you know, they like being it, and they kind of reward you in that aspect with those crazy upshifts. The speed and the sensation and feeling of this car is just incredible. Like, if you're gonna spend your money on something and you want to have those incredible driving experiences every single time you head out on the roads, you got to go for an Alfa Romeo Quadrifoglio project. If you have the money to take care of it and maintain it over time too, it's definitely well worth it in the long run. These are fantastic performing vehicles, and as you can see, incredible amounts of fun to drive around and about on a daily basis. And that's being on a daily basis part, you can just pop it right back into natural or advanced efficiency mode, and it's quiet. Listen to that. All that harsh screaming exhaust just disappears into the distance, and it's really calm, quiet, and quite refined actually. The suspension isn't super harsh. It's not like killing my back or anything either, so I really do appreciate that as well. And again, you're still getting those crazy fun exhaust notes when you go higher up in the rev range as well. Nonetheless, I still really love the Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio, and I did already do a drive in this car. I'm basically revisiting it because I just have so much fun driving this thing. It's that entertaining. And yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, taking a full tour of the Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio, as well as this quick little drive. And if you can get your hands on one of these, I fully and highly recommend going out. Oh, that was scary. Always look out for bikers on your right and left, guys. If you do get a chance to go and take one of these out on a road, I highly recommend it, because it is heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps of fun, and you will never want to get out of it, unfortunately. I feel like I do right now. Nonetheless, thank you guys for watching this video, and stay tuned for a lot more coming from Allcarnews. Cheers.